January sales have often offered up an expensive mistake. Here, SunSport runs through a list of 10 memorable flops that were brought in during the Prem's winter window. Chris Samba, from Anzhi to QPR, £12.5 million, 2013. It should tell you enough that Anzi Makhachkala's director German Tkachenko claimed QPR had lost their minds after paying £12.5 million for Samba. Then boss Harry Redknapp described it as an unbelievable signing, and it was with Samba making fatal errors and failed to save QPR from relegation while on a reported £100,000 a week. Fernando Torres, from Liverpool to Chelsea, £50 million, 2011. We all remember the drama of that deadline day signing in 2011 that saw Torres move from Anfield to Stamford Bridge break the British transfer record. We also all remember the subsequent 3 years that saw the Spaniard become almost unrecognizable from his Liverpool years as injuries hampered him. Costly mistake for Chelsea. Transfer deadline day, catch up on the biggest Premier League January transfers. Fernando Torres broke the British record when he moved to Chelsea. Andy Carroll, from Newcastle to Liverpool, £35 million, 2011. Torres' move sparked a merry-go-round as Liverpool spent a significant chunk of their £50 million on Carroll. And just like Torres, the move flopped, with the giant Geordie scoring just 6 goals in 2 years and ending up leaving for West Ham. Benny McCarthy, from Blackburn to West Ham, £2.2 million, 2010. The Champions League winning striker was meant to help save helpless Hammers from relegation. Instead, McCarthy was given a £1.5 million payoff after a nightmare 16 months at Upton Park that saw him make 14 appearances, fail to score a goal and fined £200,000 having failed to lose weight. Andy Carroll scored just 6 goals in 2 years at Anfield. Savio Enrico, from Brescia to West Ham, £9 million, 2009. Record signing. Savio was bought with the money Hammers got for Craig Bellamy when then Welshman was sold to Liverpool. But Savio spent the majority of his time at Upton Park on the bench and proved to be a fragile forward when given the chance. He made just one start and was sold for a huge loss. Afonso Alves, from Heerenveen to Middlesbrough, £12 million, 2008. Another record move that took just a year to fall flat. Alves cost Foro dearly, and it ended up taking the Brazilian forward 3 months to get his first goal for the club, failing to prevent the club from being relegated. Christopher Samba had a remarkable fallout at QPR. Ricardo Rocha, from Benfica to Tottenham, £3.2 million, 2007. An injury hit 2.5 years meant Rocha made just 18 appearances for Spurs. The Portuguese defender was forgotten about at White Hart Lane after making no appearances in his final season and being released. Gina Lon Boomsong, from Rangers to Newcastle, £8 million, 2005. Toon handed Boomsong a 5.5-year contract and paid £8 million for a player Rangers got on a free months earlier. They live to regret it. A first season saw him work well alongside Titus Bramble, but the following year his form slumped and was sold to Juventus for just £3.3 million. Benny McCarthy was fined £200,000 by West Ham having failed to lose weight. Scott Parker, from Charlton to Chelsea, £10 million, 2004. Having impressed at the Valley, Roman Abramovich forked out £10 million for the midfielder in Jose Mourinho's first year at the Bridge. Parker was bought as backup for Claude Makelele and Frank Lampard, which meant his opportunities in Chelsea made a loss when they sold him to Newcastle in 2005. Michael Ricketts, from Bolton to Middlesbrough, £3.5 million, 2003. An impressive